Hello and welcome to Sibling Filmalry. I'm Donata.
I'm Reggie.
And we are reviewing the movie Moonlight. Best Picture, Academy Award winning movie Moonlight. So it took a while to go for both of us to see this movie. Because, why, Reggie?
I didn't know if it would be good.
I didn't know either. A line sister of mine went to go see it, and she kind of gave me the whole entire synopsis, so I kind of knew what the movie was about, and I wasn't sure if I necessarily wanted to go see it or what I wanted to do.
Well, quite honestly, I was thinking it was about something that it wasn't about, just from seeing the because they never really talked about it so much. I mean, they kind of talked about it, but when I saw the trailer, I was thinking it had something to do with like kids and like Marshala. I was thinking that they had some kind of thing, and that's what kind of bothered me about it. I didn't think I could watch it, but then I just went anyway. I don't know. I don't want anybody telling me. I just didn't. That was my reasoning. I just didn't know if I could, because I have a son. And
so the big name actors in this movie were Mahershala Ali, who plays in Luke Cage, what we love, House of Cards. Also, singer Janelle Monáe. We can start saying singer-actress because she's been acting because she was in Hidden Figures.
He was in Hidden Figures too.
He was in Hidden Figures too. Mm-hmm. And then, is it Naomi?
Naomi Harrison.
Naomi Harrison, who was in 007.
Mm-hmm. She played Miss Penny Money.
007, and then she's in
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
She was in a lot of movies too.
She's in a lot of movies. So, and then it's just like it shows the life.
Yeah, the main characters, they don't even really big names.
Right. So it's just about a boy that's kind of growing up. He kind of knows he's different. And so, what'd you think?
I thought it was. I say this all the time. No, I don't. I don't say this all the time. I thought it was good. It was very gut wrenching at times. I just felt like I've known people like that, and it doesn't even have necessarily to do with his sexuality. I've known people that have gone through stuff like he went through. It doesn't even have anything to do with sexuality, just because they were different for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I kind of went through some stuff, but more so because I was kind of a nerd, but I didn't go through as much as he did. I mean, it was like light compared to the stuff that he went through. And it's like, I mean, gosh, how do you even like get through that? How do you survive? I mean, how do you make it after that? You know what I'm saying?
I think that a big thing about the movie that I took away is that, not to come off of, but to come off of Viola Davis's Academy's acceptance speech, that this is the only profession that people actually get to like celebrate life. And so although this may not be your story, this is someone else's story, and it's interesting to see if different experiences happen with different people. And although I'm not a little black boy being called names about how I might feel inside about somebody else, I was a little black girl that was extremely underweight and skinny and got teased a lot about it and was isolated a lot because I was thick girl. And so there was nothing I could do about my weight. I ate mountains of food, and there's nothing my brother could do about being nerdy because he just loves Star Wars. What could he do about that? What could he do about that? But, it's hard when you feel a certain way inside, or you are a certain way, and people tease you about it.
Right.
And then if like him, you go home and your situation ain't no better. So where do you get a relief from? Right.
And that's how a lot of kids or a lot of people, they turn to do negative things in order to cope with it. Whether it be drinking, whether it be bullying, whether it be, I mean, you believe it or not, a lot of bullies become bullies because they were teased and for whatever reason. And I think it's worth seeing, no matter what your feelings are on sexuality and stuff like that. I think you should see it because I think that I mean, and I bet you in some ways no matter what your, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? No matter what your sexual orientation or preference, whatever, I bet you you will identify with at least one part or certain parts of something. And I just, it really hit home to me. I just thought that, you know, like I said, I've seen people going through that for that's the exact reason, and I've seen people going through that for other reasons. Like I said, I went through it too. You know, my sister, she was thin, but I was like overweight. I've always been, you know, so I had to deal with that plus being a nurse. That sucked. But, you know, I made it through it. But, you know, it that stuff does shape a person's life. It does. And I think it shaped his, you know, as you'll see in the movie. And I think it was, you know, I guess let me ask you this. I don't think we've seen the other movies that were in the nomination for being Best Picture. But did it seem like it was a picture that was Best Picture to you?
I don't know writers and I don't know producers and folks like that. And I know that those are the people that are on the Academy Award and people that are voting. But just thinking about a writer like Shonda Rhimes, who was a nerd, kind of stayed to herself and that kind of thing. I think probably everyone that was voting had been that kid, and found a story in that kid, and to tell that story in a unique way, found something compelling about it, and it may have not. It just may have resonated in a different way for them, and that's why they checked the Moonlight box.
Yeah. I mean, I you know, and what I'm gonna do is I am gonna see the other movies just to see if I would have thought it was the best. Now, I thought it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, I really did. I just want to know if it was the best movie. My opinion.
My only negative. I am still waiting for the ending.
Well, yeah, I'm fine with the ending. But I'll tell you this, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna tell you the movie, but I've never seen a movie with so much innuendo and so much like tension from I'm talking about little kid. It was just so much tension, and it was like without it actually being like outwardly like. I mean, there was one part where it was definitely outwardly there, but other than that, it was just like so much like, you know, like just somebody just say what you feel, say who you are,
you can just cut it. With a knife. It was just with a knife. It's great acting.
Very good acting.
It's great acting.
Now I will say that even from a little kid, it was very good acting.
Great acting. All the little boys that played Sharon. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Very good.
So.
And that last one, you are beautiful.
Here we go.
He is. Good God.
So,
martial arts.
I think you should see it for a lot of reasons. And, you know, you got to just come going with an open mind.
I agree. All right, so.
I was talking about this a long time now.
Check us out on Sibling Filmalry, www.siblingfilmalry.com. We'll follow this video up with our reaction to the Oscar Best Picture.
Faux pas.
Foolery. Peace.